Hey, what is up, friends? To start this video, I'm going to just let you know that I've accepted the fact that I'm pretty trash when it comes to transformation sequences. Dude, my stuff is hot garbage, and so don't watch this video for the transformation sequence. This is going to be an unboxing reaction review of Magic Square's Heavy Gunner, aka Brawl. And this video is sponsored by TF Safari. Thank you so much, TF Safari, for sending this to me. And you can shop on their site. You can find the description link. You can find the purchase link in the description below, and also use this code, this promo code, to get a discount. But yeah, like I said, dude, I am super hot garbage when it comes to transformation. So there are many talented reviewers out there when it comes to transformation sequences. Please seek them out. I am not one of them. All right, with that out of the way, I've talked about this on the Swindle video, but dude, very, very cool iridescence that they have on the box. Look at that stuff. Pretty cool, right? Kind of reminds me of the throat of a pigeon. Y'all seen pigeons when they do the head bob, the and it looks like they're vibing to a song. You can see all the beautiful iridescence in their neck. And I know pigeons get a bad rap. I'm gonna start opening this guy. Pigeons get a bad rap. People call them, like, you know, rats with wings and stuff like that. And I know some of the ones that, yeah, that you see in the city that look like they're addicts and stuff. Those pigeons, yeah, I can understand that those look kind of like dirty and gross. But dude, pigeons up in the wild, like, this is a trip. Like when I lived in the Netherlands in Amsterdam, you can see pigeons just living in trees, which is such a trip to me because I'm so used to seeing pigeons just live in like nooks and crannies of like buildings and stuff. Why am I talking about pigeons right now? Oh, the iridescence, that's right. But yeah, seeing pigeons just roost and kick it up in trees was weird for me, even though as a bird, that is super duper natural, right? Whoa, 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 hold up, whoa, let me point the camera down, because what the heck? It's all right. So he came with a bunch of accessories, and I think these are the extra pew-pew things that he has that probably connect into this thing that connects somewhere. And this is his hand pistola. But yo, what are these? Are these tiny lights for... Dude, I will definitely swallow these, dude. In fact, I want to swallow it, dude. but there's two of them. There's two of them, dude. Oh. Yo, these are too scary, dude. Why are they so small, dude? No, I guess because it's a small figure. Yeah. And it comes with a nice little hollow rainbow card. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And yeah, Heavy Gunner, he has like stats and stuff back there. And I mentioned in the other video, but Magic Square in Chinese, the company is actually called Rubik's Cube. And that thing right there where it says Brobdingnag is apparently a throwback to Gulliver's Travels. Again, let's say Gilligan's Island. Gulliver's Travels, and that was mentioned to me by channel member Kevin Peoples and Davina Andrews. Thank you so much for the knowledge drop. And so, cool little accessories. And honestly, I'm terrified. I'm terrified of looking at this because Swindle's engineering, when I got to the end, it was fun. But dude, he's like a panel former, and I'm a little bit afraid. But Brawl has been a little bit more simplistic, and so, yeah, I can see their stuff like with the shoulders. I do like their instructions though, yeah. And then like, I was always like, man, I wish there was some type of like video review where I could see how to transform this. I'm like, oh yeah, there are a ton of reviewers on YouTube that do that. So yeah, they're giving some instructions about hiding the hands, swiveling them around, a lot of it like pulling. I mean, like, because they're like limb bots, there's something about it. There's a lot of similarity that I can see. But obviously when it goes into the legs is what terrifies me. Yeah, stuff just like flying out, excuse me, and like flipping in and doing like Circus du Soleil stuff. Oh, and these are all the connection points. Oh, this is terrifying. This is terrifying. I don't even know if I'm going to fully go through a transformation with this guy. I may just be doing it and just breathing hard, mouth breathing. But it took us 4 minutes to get to the actual character. Probably took way too long, and most people have probably left. But if you're here, yo, you're one of the real ones, dude. I appreciate it. I noticed the Magic Square figures, they have tiny hands. They have tiny hands. But I guess it's necessary for the sake of transformation and like clearance. And like these dudes are like mini masterpiece figures. And they're using like the vinyl plastic. There's not a lot of paint on them. There is on the face, but they have good detail and all sorts of panel-y action going on in the legs for Swindle, which I'm going to assume is similar to this guy as well. And I can see that there's a bunch of like this is probably going to be pretty complex when you take it apart. Granted, these are supposed to be mini masterpieces, and I get it, but I feel like the level of complexity has gone up. I used to own a bunch of Magic Square stuff as well as New Age. I don't know. I get the sense that the complexity level, there's like a mini arms race between those Legends providers on who can one up each other, and both of them have great engineers. And so I think there's a battle and a war as to see who can outdo the other. I just hope it doesn't get like ultra complex, but still maintain this beautiful aesthetic that it has. I'm just going through the range of motion right now, and everything seems fine. Like they even baked in like, this like ab crunch, because the minute one guy does ab crunch, the other company is going to have to do the ab crunch. I'm trying to see how much his leg swing forward. Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I heard like a uneasy snap. I didn't like that at all. Similar to, and I really need a spudger. Similar to Swindle, the little side skirts, they flip up. And yeah, in case you want to do the hiya, that's cool. I would never do the hiya, but yeah, dude, my boss, I won't say where it is because not that he's gonna watch this video, but one of my bosses. So I work in video gaming, and one of my bosses, he knew how to do like taekwondo, the martial arts from Korea. I think he did karate too. And he's a big dude, and he did a high kick one time. He bet a stack of video games that he could do the high kick while he was still big, and he did, and he split his pants. and I had to carry his games from him on the way back because his pants were split open vertically. But anyway, war stories. And we have the nice foot. Yeah, again, looks very, very beautiful. A lot of great detail and stuff. There's like an ankle pivot and very, very deep, friction based, but everything feels nice and smooth. There's almost there's no toe pivot. Okay. But he looks good. The colors are rich. Like I said, there's no paint on them, but whatever colors that they've used to create this character are nice. There's a ton of detail on them, and yeah, it's good stuff. I mean, obviously these are not real treads, but I mean, what are you gonna do, right? These are tiny, tiny guys. I'm so scared of attempting the transformation. I really, really am. I so am. But I was gonna say, like I mentioned in the other video, that my mom, she bought me Onslaught for my birthday, right? And also, our family pooled our money together to get me a Vortex. And for some reason, not Vortex, excuse me, Blastoff. And Blastoff, we kept on losing, or I kept on losing, and he would always find his way back into our family, like someone else's, or like I don't know, like somebody, like people just didn't want Blastoff. And Brawl was another one of those guys. Somebody would always have him in their toy chest or something. And even, actually, I was thinking back, I was like, dude, that's more than like 10 years ago. I still had a G1 Brawl that came in toy chest, a bunch of loose toys and stuff. And speaking of Devastator, I was gonna say, dude, one of my holy grails was owning the G1 oversized Devastator. And at one point, I owned that, and I owned 2 of the G2 versions. I had 3 of those oversized guys, but I used to do a lot of like, maybe I can use this to prop this up. I used to do a lot of collection purges. So at one point, I sold those guys off, and I deeply, deeply, deeply regret it. Yeah. So I don't know what they're saying about these arms, but they're green, and then it looks like it says bring them forward. Oh, there's a slider. And so, I'm just going to move this aside. There's a slider, and then it says, excuse me. It says bring the hands up, and then it says bring the fists down. So basically says to open this up, put up the fist and close it. It has to be very specific. There's not a ton of clearance in there, and so I can understand why the fists are so tiny. It was the same deal with Swindle. But yeah, all right, dude. I wish everything was that simple. I could just walk away like, yeah, feeling accomplished, baby. Okay, so this took us to step 4. And step 5, it says bring them back down and then swivel them 180 degrees, it looks like. Okay, to align the treads, basically. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. I'm super hungry right now. And then step 7 says collapse them. There are 46 steps, good Lord. We are on step 7 right now. And so far, this is all the easy bits. And this back part, it says pull back. All right, easy enough. Step 11, what are they asking me to do? It wants me to swivel that thing. But like, do I need to lift it up or something? Oh, maybe not. I don't know why there was that emphasis on that green bit. Because see, it looks slightly different. Like, watch. You see that? See how the turret is raised? Right? Like, mine is just kind of flat. As if there's supposed to be, like, other mechanisms in here that are making that happen. But I guess we'll figure out later if I mess something up. All right, whatever, dude. It says pull the head forward. All right, we did that. And then I guess like the chest separate. Oh my gosh, what's happening over here? So the chest kind of separates, but I don't like. I don't really know how it separates. Oh. I got this one down, and I think that's okay. Oh, scary. And I guess this flap over here on the inside lifts up. Oh boy, all sorts of stuff coming undone. And there's even like things underneath there. But for the time being, it says push the head back. And I gotta get it into that spot. Hey, all right. And then close everything in on itself. One sec. All right, since we last left off, originally I thought it was just supposed to go back to where it was like this, but it's not. This middle piece has to be depressed backwards, and this has to be brought up. It has to cover that middle piece, and like there's a little tab in there with the slot, and there's another one up here as well, and you got to kind of brute force it almost. And I try not to brute force these things, but I don't want to break everything, but otherwise I couldn't get it in there, and I think that's about as close as I'm going to get it. Watch, I did something wrong. But I think I got it. And it kind of looks like the way it's supposed to look, and I'm feeling good about that. Now it says spin the waist. We're on step 18, so far so good. It says spin the waist 180 degrees. I have done that. And the picture below looks like it, but I do wish I could get this thing to close a little bit more. It's not affecting anything, but just it's in my brain that it's not sealed properly, but it is. It is. Yeah, it's fine. Then over here, it says bring this down. All right. And then it says there's a little slider there, and it says bring the slider got to bring it back, and there are these tabs. But all right, look. You see those tabs right there? Those things have to go into these here. So you almost have to like slide them in from the top, because you can't just brute force and force them in from the bottom. And they outline and they outline the two tabs there. But like, dude, yo, how did they? Oh, and also, you know what? The Brawl head is slightly misaligned, and I don't know if that's messing with it, but maybe that's why I couldn't get it to fully seal up. 1 second. All right, it looks like I was doing something wrong with the head. I positioned it so that you can see the face. I think that would have been a good indicator to show folks if it had been transformed right, but whatever, dude. So now I can slide this fully in, and I could lift this up, and I could tab it in, and there you go. That slight flexing, it's very specific to this type of plastic. It's not going to break, but yeah, it was required for that. And so, okay. And now we flip the turret. And this picture right here, 24, it's like, that's the way it should look. And ta-da, that's the way it looks. So far, so good. So far, so good. We're halfway there, Jer. All right, the legs, terrifying. So it says, open this up. I think it's saying bring these flaps down. No? All right, hold up. Dude, what in tarnation, Mason? So you know what I had to do? It's like you're like lifting it off the groove. Like you see how that's all in there? Like one of those little, you know, those sponge, square little sponge mats that you kind of like Lego together. So you got to like lift it up and pull it out. And that unlocks, and you're not pulling it all the way out. It's just enough, and loosening it so that you can lift this up. Oh boy. Oh boy. But yeah, dude. All right. Not really understanding what's going on here. Give me 1 second. Oh man, this is why I don't like panel formers. But look, see that tiny thing? So you gotta move that tiny thing. Like all the way in there. And then you gotta bring this up. And then you gotta bring this all the way back. Like that. Wasn't that bad, but still. Okay, where are we at now? What? I think they're saying bring this bit down. Or like bring it out or something. Oh, panel formers. So we've done that. And I think we're doing okay. Are they saying bring that in here? It might be. Or not. I think I'm doing it right, but there's something that I got to do on the bottom, which is like pull it. Oh, they're on sliders. It's all right. I've pulled that down, and oh my word. I think it says do this. All right, hold up for a second. All right, I think I got this side successfully done. And what it is wait, how'd I do that? This panel bit, you know, that weird one that we had to lift in order to undo the leg, you have to fold it in on itself. Like, yeah. And then you fold that in there. Got to make sure the orientation's right. And then you, wait, what? Yeah. And then you collapse it in on itself like that. And I'm not sure if it's, yeah, I guess it is level. And dude, having these two pieces together is tough. Just putting these two sides together, that's actually really tough. Like, they're the right size, but for some reason, okay, I think I got it. Or at least one of them. Well, it's coming along. Oh, you know what? No, it just popped off again. Maybe when I seal everything together, it'll be better. But yeah, it says you got to bring, I mean, I get it. It says press the thighs together. Like it just won't click. And I'm putting a lot of force behind there too. I mean, it's kind of stuck together, but like burly. All right. There is a gap right here underneath the tank. You see how the green platform, it doesn't fully go all the way across, but maybe it'll be addressed later. All right, I'll just follow through with this. So it says bring these up, the treads. And then it says bring these down. Did I do that right? And then it says bring these up. Oh, and these are going to flip. What? They lift up. Pretty clever. I will say this seems to be easier than Swindle, or I've gotten kind of used to how this is done, or not. Maybe I spoke too soon. I think we're almost there, dude. I probably shouldn't be taking shortcuts, but I feel like I can see it. I gotta make sure the back is lined up. Okay. It just required a little, oh, that did not sound okay. Just required a little bit of elbow grease. Oh my God, we did it. And it's only 30 minutes. Oh my God, we did it. There's this gap over here. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like that. Maybe I forgot to. Is it supposed to be like that? No, I'm pretty sure there's something that I forgot to take off. Yeah. More panels. More panels, yeah. I mean, seeing what I've seen so far of them using panels and also making sure that there aren't gaps, yeah, that was a pretty clear indicator that there wouldn't be any excessive gaps. That's satisfying to see that completely filled up. That's pretty cool, man. And I'm glad it didn't like break by me hammer fisting it. There was enough clearance in there. These are very, very thin pieces of plastic though. But again, they are nylon. So I heard that they don't break, but they will stress on you. But dude, we did it. Oh my God, we did it. We did it. And since we're all the way here, let's adorn him. I'm not going to put those little lights on him because I'm afraid of losing him. But let's see if we can adorn him with everything else. I don't even see the lights on the instructions here. So I'm not even going to bother with that. But this looks like it goes right there. Woo! That was cool. That was cool. I learned a lot from the Swindle video, what to do and what not to do. Still learning and still growing because you guys know I'm a fan motor. I'm a fan motor first, an unboxer second. Well, I guess that comes naturally. But transforming toys on camera and doing this is not something that comes natural to me. It's very confusing for me. But with your continued support and this piece not locking in, we did it. And then this, I suppose I can just put anywhere. Oh, and then this apparently. Oh, it came all the way out. And this goes right here. And those go there. It's actually, all right. Boom. Wow. All right, that wasn't bad. That was kind of fun. It was a little difficult, but it started getting intuitive. And in the end, it was actually worth it. Pretty nice, man. Pretty nice. Wow, I'm not so hot garbage. Hooray. Let's see. In the leg mode, earlier I saw, I'm not going to flip it out, but this part, I saw that you can flip out. There's a bit over there. And then this must plug in somewhere down here. I'm not exactly sure how. Or maybe that was the connector for here. Maybe this flips up. I wish there was a picture for the leg. Huh. Well, whatever. If I can figure out the leg, I will append it to the end of this video. Otherwise, we'll just pretend that, yeah, we saw the leg mode. Cool. Well, Thank you so much for joining me, friends. I appreciate y'all being here. Wow, that's kind of cool. And again, thank you, TF Safari, for hooking me up. And yeah, stay tuned for the rest of the videos, okay? And we'll combine Bruticus in the end. Everybody have a lovely day. Quick addendum. Figured it out. All you got to do is spin the turret over. And this bit over here, I was like initially like undoing all of this stuff. Wasn't necessary. You can just pull that out, grab the foot, insert it. Very, excuse me, very secure. And yeah, pretty much that's it. That's it. And there we have the leg mode. Cool, huh? Cool. Very, very cool. So looking forward to forming Bruticus with these guys. Yeah. So far, so good. 2 down, 3 to go, and then the 6th one where we merge all of them together. Let's continue to have fun. And again, once again, thank you so much for your generous donation of time. And I will talk to y'all very soon. All right. All right, bye.